Author Ron Rummel was about to publish a book revealing what he believed to be the real purpose of the Star Wars project when his body was found here in McClay Park in Portland, Oregon. His death was ruled suicide, but few agree with that verdict.
As far as the police and the FBI are concerned, it's case closed. Unfortunately, there's the shocking thing that his murderer, I believe his murderer, is still out there at large.
Why is it you're speaking out?
There have been enough lives taken under the premise of suicide when they were actually very stable individuals. They had families and they had lives to look forward to, and they had every reason to live. And if there is some form of conspiracy out there, then the more people that are talking might end up saving lives in the long run.
The great 1954 treaty had been violated. After the great firefight, the alien-human war, I am the only living survivor talking about it worldwide at all. Only one. The other two are in nursing homes in Canada, and the Canadian government refuses to allow any U.S. people, including myself, to talk to them because they are afraid of kidnap. Probably the reason I got shot to pieces and 11 attempts on my life is I am a direct threat. In my hand here, I have a piece of what's called corbamite. It's the heaviest element in the world. Element 140. This piece of material weighs 15 ounces. It's 3.5 times the weight of uranium. It cannot be made to emit gamma rays. After Roswell debacle, our military got before the U.S. Senate. They were hauled before the U.S. Senate and says, what's going on here? Well, we didn't know anything about discs until this happened. It flopped in our backyard. Total lie. They lied to the U.S. Senate. They should have been prosecuted as traitors. Anybody lying to a United States Senator or House of Representative, any Senator or House of Representative, person, President of the United States, Vice President, any cabinet member lying to the American public is a traitor and should be dealt with in an appropriate fashion. Is we have to literally ask for the truth. If we cannot ask for the truth, we must demand the truth. We must take it before courts of law and common law systems, and we must demand it. If we cannot do this, our founding fathers told us the only thing left is to overthrow, to get the parasites out. I don't advocate overthrow, but it does look like this may be the only alternative. Over 140,000 pages of information on the New World Order, 140,000 into the world net. It's now in the hands of 150-something. When you go on down line, yes, sir. How about yourself? We'll take anything and everything to get the word out, period. 6.5 hours of watching, but up to 5 saucers, and a distance of about 5 miles from us. Out on the desert floor, a place where everybody else watching. I can tell you for a fact, our first sighting occurred right about a little bit after 5 o'clock. And around 45 minutes after sunset.
I know that you just told me. Yes. Oh, did we see something you won't like?
I won't. I'll tell you, it's great.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
We saw that first saucer, and then we saw 2 other ones take into the formation. And then watched for pretty close to 3 hours. Then we went out of the car. Into the car before, out of the car. And I had a radar detector in my hand, and the thing went nuts every
down myself with the S-4.
I can't get this timer to work. You know, I've tried for an hour and a half to get this thing to work, but it just won't, so I just have to excuse me. We're at the little alien right now. And I want you to get this. Let me pan it back here for a little bit so you can see what it really looks like. It's absolutely just gorgeous from where I'm at. I just had to show you this because I wouldn't want you to miss it. Totally tremendous. We talked to the two owners, and they were very nice, pleasant people. Very nice. Told them about Don Newman, tape, got your card. Told them about the videotape and everything. You know, knew what was going on. Wanted to know if we could see it pretty good. We told him we could. Gave it to what's his name, you know, to calibrate for us. I'm going to turn around here for a second. Pan back, of course. This is the little alien from the other side. Show you where we're staying at. We're staying right here at this place. Not a bad place either. We went $27.50 a night for two. It's pretty good. There's no thieves out here or nothing, so there's no keys to the lock. And they never used them, so there it is again from my left eye here. You can tell it's going down. There's the Groom Lake there facility way up there. I don't know, I can't see too good in black and white in this viewfinder, but you might be able to make out that snow up there. Yeah, now you can see it. Snow everywhere. We're going to go down the road here as much as possible. Wait for a little while for the UFOs. There's another little friend of ours. Okay. Pan back again so you can get a chance to see everything. There's another friend of ours. Okay, I'm going to cut off about here. You saw it moving, didn't you?
Yeah, sure did. It did a dog leg to the left, then it did an about face straight up, and then it did a dog leg to the left. I mean to the right.
I get really close in this bastard. He gets real strange on me. It's totally fucking round, Phil.
Well, I'm going to take a bead on him right now.
Yeah, get the binocs out, quick.
Yeah.
This is it, dudes. This is what we came to see. I got both my eyes open. I saw the dude move. Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, Phil's got the binoculars on him. He says it's a disc. Now I'm going to get an extreme close-up on him. That's it, an extreme close-up.
Take a look.
No, I'm filming. You look. I don't want to break.
Right at us.
What?
Yeah, he's right at us. He's probably 8 or 9 miles distant.
No. Now, when I get back a little bit, you can see this is the Groom Dry Lake area on the other side of those mountains. Phil, look around the road, see if there's anyone watching us.
Right over here, going real slow. You better fucking believe it. He's doing about 10 or 15 miles an hour. There he is. Let me get my radar out. Yeah, there he is. At the top. Somebody, there he is. He speeds up. Now, yeah, I got you. Fuck. Now he speeds up. Real rippy. It's a Ford twin cab.
Now, this guy's not moving, but we saw him move.
Yeah. There's a Ford twin cab, and he's going up by the Atomic Energy Road.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Phil, got it running. I can't see anything. I'm hoping that this thing will come in on the film anyway right now. I got the advanced gain button up.
This thing's going nuts.
I know it. if you guys can hear this tape, we have been watching two flying saucers for what, about the last half hour?
Yeah, last half hour.
At least the last half hour.
It's about 10 to 20 degrees below zero out here.
Hey, it looks like I'm getting a heat mirage in this thing. I can't pick them up, and I'm getting heat mirages. From this far back. So I'm lucky I turned this thing on. I don't know if it'll come out on film or not. But I can see the heat mirage right here.
Oh, wow.
I got both my eyes open so I can see down there and right in here. But believe me, I can't see anything out of this camera.
Yeah, the radar detector went nuts there for a while.
I moved the camera back and forth. See me?
Yeah.
The heat mirages stay right in the middle, no matter what I do.
It goes.
Are they going?
Yeah, they're off the floor.
Okay.
He's moving right, he dipped. He's moving right again, he dipped.
Okay, I'm going to point this up the moon real quick. See if I can't see the moon at least. No, I won't even pick up the moon.
Really?
Oh, I got it now, all right. I don't think... Yeah, I got the moon. That's bright enough. I still need extra light, though.
I've been sitting out on the desert floor for a while. I'm just trying to aim this by eye. I'm looking through the viewfinder. Good Lord, can you see that? There it is. You see that? That's above the Groom Lakes. That's not even down on the dry lake bed. That's above it. Sucker just picked up and took off, and he's moving. It's just powered up in the distance. See that? That's Billy Boy. It's been idling over there. I'm doing a full zoom right now for you. Billy Boy Island. That is a full zoom of Billy Boy Island. Actually, what should we name this saucer, huh? Oh, see? It just dimmed out.
Okay, now listen.
Wow, it just did this.
Okay, now listen, you guys. We're at the same place that you saw in the movie where all the trucks are stopped and the Billy Goodman shows at. We're in the exact same spot. Okay? And where you guys saw the saucer go up towards the left and then up again, well, this is over about 20 miles from there, towards the left.
On this side of Area 51.
On this side of Area 51. That's right. We can see these things plain as day.
They were coming in behind us sometimes. They have lights, pop of lights. There are 3 of them. And coming on the other side of us. I saw one personally go right into the Groom Dry Lake, over the mountain, like lightning bolt. Straight. He saw one too. I didn't see the one he saw. Saw 3 saucers at once, setting off his radar alarm like you wouldn't believe. It all would move in unison. 2 here, 1 above it, this way, back way, this way. And sometimes this one would go further and they go this way. And they were going like this. It's unbelievable. Just doing it like you wouldn't believe. So anyway, what? About 10 o'clock, we had enough of it. Being 10 miles away, we snuck up on it. Lights out. Probably got in about 6 miles in, maybe more. Then that security thing, Jake, came up after us. So, good night. One hell of a Christmas, though, I tell you. After seeing the stuff tonight, I got no doubts whatsoever. These guys got ARVs out here, and they're testing saucers. Well, I saw it tonight with saucers. There's no airplane crap about it. Airplanes can't go zip, zip, you know, up and down.
I'd say maybe 100
Some of them
feet in diameter.
are saucer-shaped. Now, some while ago, I was up in Virginia City, and these saucer-shaped clouds come over the mountain, over your head, and then they completely fizzle out. They're called lenticular or lens-shaped clouds. And some of them are natural phenomena, others are not natural phenomena. Because the ones you'll see over non-mountainous areas.
Well, this was in
Mexico. Well, he's an Air Force weatherman. Any of the times you ever see these cookie-shaped clouds or these UFO-shaped clouds over a city, probably got a UFO.
Well, this one was so perfectly, I'd say it was maybe 100 feet diameter and maybe 25, 30 feet high. But it just perfectly round.
Yeah.
And just, well, I mean, just shaped like a pillbox. You know, just perfectly round. It's amazing.
If it was over or flat, it was most likely manufactured. With something inside of it.
Have you seen the one that Gary Schultz took out over where you were sitting last night?
No.
I'll show you that. This guy from Guatemala promised me that he would send me a...
I'm going to buy one of your hats.
Oh. This is an actual 35 millimeter photo here. And the only reference, did you see the ranch house over in the next bed with the lights on last?
No, we didn't go that far.
Well, this little horseshoe, well, you can see it from...
Black. That's a lot of silver lead.
Every fool needs to know, you know?
There's some inside of Area 51. Saw an old map one time that says black metal lines. What the heck would be black?
That was probably just the name of the... Sometimes I'll check it.
Scrooge McDuck, too.
Place on Earth. Something's going on behind these maps.
That's just right over the mountain there where you live as well.
You know. Have an ominous feeling. Just miles from Las Vegas, but light years away, the Nevada test is an installation so vast, so endless, it's like a whole desert city unto itself. And this is merely the surface. Area 51 is still the target of Soviet reconnaissance. But electrophysicist Bob Lazar says he knows the real truth about what's inside this forbidden city.
So it was real obvious what was in the hangar. You can see about 3/4 of the edge of the craft. It was a typical flying saucer. It's, I say typical, anything you see in a cartoon.
According to Lazar, the United States Navy has possession of 9 alien spaceships, one of which Lazar was assigned to analyze at Area 51.
Human hands did not put this together. The technology was far beyond anything that we had. Just the reaction power switch alone put out a tremendous amount of power. The fuel, the reactor used is a super heavy element. It's 115 on the periodic chart. There again, that's another material that we can't even synthesize on it, much less find naturally. It doesn't exist.
10 years ago, this same stretch of Area 51 was the secret developmental site of the stealth fighter and bomber, as well as ground zero for countless nuclear tests. Many researchers say if the government had a UFO to hide, it would certainly hide it here.
I believe beyond any shadow of a doubt that, yes, these are alien spacecraft, there's no doubt in my mind.
But Lazar couldn't keep his secrets too long. He brought a group of friends to the edge of the facility where they videotaped the so-called UFO on what Lazar says was a test flight.
Man, it is really bright. Look at it.
Days after security guards at the Nevada test site found Lazar and company outside the grounds, he says something or someone quickly turned Bob Lazar into a modern-day man without a country.
He's not trying to make a lot of money out of it. He came forth because the government was going to eradicate guns.
15 miles directly over the ridge from the test site, Rachel, Nevada is UFO Central. Sightseeing tourists have put a new stop on the bus route. And any night you walk into the only bar in town, you hear some strange tales and see even stranger photographs.
It was just a dip. That was blowing.
There's one of your UFOs in the particular
Hundreds of nearby residents reported what they say are UFOs.
25th, 1990. This is where we were last night. This is the same patch of road where Billy Goodman and all the other people come here. Give you an example of where we are looking this way. This is going west towards Tonopah. Show you the road behind us here. This is at full zoom magnification. The road's back there. I don't think you can see it from here. Anyway, there's the car we were at. This is how we were parked. There's the other road we took a ride on last night to go see the saucers that were downed. They were landed flying saucers, there's no doubt about it. Okay, now where am I? We roughly were seeing them right over here. That's where we were watching them do their thing last night, between here and here, flying all over the mountain for about 3-4 hours. We sat here, got in and out of the car, watched them, the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. This is it. Somewhere on the other side of those hills right there, and I'll get you a close-up of this, is probably S-4. That's where they were testing, right in there. Give you a good idea of where it's at. And man, I'm telling you, they tested something fierce. Okay, I'm shutting it off now. This is down last night with the lights off, about 10:15, 10:30. Catch those two grounded saucers. Give you an idea here. It's a little bumpy. I'm going to shut this thing off. But to get a general idea, we had to have our lights off all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna get a close-up. Get closer to it. And there's those guys probably looking at us right now, checking us out. I'm gonna scan around here to show you just how desolate this place is. It is pretty desolate. Nothing. I mean, there's just nothing here.
Wait, scout out these other peaks.
There's the road we came in on. You can tell it's way the heck over there. then again back to the road again. See that little hill right there? We're gonna go climb up on top of that, take a spin around so we can see all sides of the 360. There's the car. A little dusty in the road there. We walked all the way up here. It's cold, it's windy. And when we get up here, how do you think we find? Some rock markers. As you can tell, no, we didn't find those binoculars. They're just there the whole time. Yeah. Okay, here's this fireplace we found up here, in the middle of nowhere. Let's take a look inside there. No. I'm standing on some level ground here, so I'll turn around and give you a quick view of everything. Like I said, we're in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. There's the road up there, where we came in at. There's the road right there, leading from Alamo, Las Vegas there. And we were right out in the middle of there watching, right last night. And right behind me right now is where we saw the flying saucers last night. And believe me, we saw them. No doubt in either one of our minds what we saw. There's those markers again.
Well, I've heard people can get killed if they see too much up in the mountains, so, you know, prudence is the word.
That's right.
Gotta use prudence. So, you know, and anyway, I was getting calls, 20 below zero out there, for God's sake. So, all I have to say, it's just been an amazing Christmas present. That's all I'm going to say. Merry Christmas to you all, folks.